If this is your first ever visit to my channel, or you've been lurking around for a little bit and you're not quite sure what's happening here, or you just want a reintroduction from me as to what I'm up to here, well then this video is for you. Hey gang, welcome back to Mark's 60 Plus Fitness Journey. Or, like I said, if you're new here, just plain old welcome and awfully glad to have you here. Now, I've been meaning to do this for a while. I guess periodically I should do a reintroduction / just plain old introduction of my channel, of me, and what I'm up to here. Now, this channel is called 60 Plus Fitness Journey, and my name is Mark. Right now, I'm 64 and a half years old, and I started this channel a little over 3 years ago, I think, right around that time frame. And I'll preface that by saying I am a recovering alcoholic. I have been sober now for about 8.5 years. I've done a few videos regarding that, and if you're curious, I'll link the initial video up here in the corner if you want to find out more about that journey. But about 5.5 years into my sobriety, I started this channel. Now, ostensibly, it was because almost every day, particularly at the gym, I would get asked what I do to stay fit, what kind of exercise program do I use, what do I eat, in general, how do I do this, particularly being an old geezer. So I figured, well, it'd be kind of fun just to start a YouTube channel and talk about that very thing, to share my 60 plus fitness journey. Now, it is at the core and foundation of this channel is a sharing experience. I'm sharing what I do, things that I've learned over the years that work for me. I've been doing this fitness thing for over 50 years, some extended on periods, some significant off periods, as you might guess. But I'm on a current 8.5 year streak. So I'm not a trainer. I'm not a certified trainer. I'm not a certified coach. I guess I'm only certified in training Mr. Mark here, coaching Mr. Mark. Now, some of the things that I do, some of the workouts that I show, and some of the things I talk about would certainly cross over to most of you folks out there. But I can't, in good conscience, give you a workout that I would call the best workout for you if I don't meet you. If I don't meet you face to face, I would have to see what your circumstances are, what your physical limitations are, if any, or your current work status, family status, how much time, all those variables that play into what you want to do, what your goal is, that kind of thing. So I just share this mainly, and on the abstract high level, mainly because I want to offer some hope. That's a big word, hope. I want to offer some influence into you jumping into a fitness program, or jumping into a fitness program. You may have been, a fitness guru back in your 20s, 30s, and 40s, and there's just been a little, life gets in the way, and you got thrown off your groove. And sometimes it's hard to start back up, and it's particularly hard to start from anew if you're 40, 50, 60 years old. So that's what I'm here for, to maybe give you a little initiative, a little push, a little impetus to get it started, and just let you know that life is not over right now. If you're 40, 50, 60, 70 years old and you think you're physically unfit, you can get stronger than you are right now. You can be the fittest you can be. You may have physical limitations and a lot of things that would limit your, the normal workouts. I mean, everybody's got certain things that are going to limit their abilities to become fit, but you can always be the best you you can be. You don't have to be sedentary and settle into a life of decrepitude for the next 20 or 30 years. I remember when I was younger, I had great grandparents, grandparents, great uncles. You know, they would retire at like 55 or 60, and immediately, I guess the modus operandi back in those days was just to get two recliners and sit and watch TV. And they just became sedentary. They lost muscle mass, their bone density got worse, the mobility got worse. In short, they started the dying process as soon as they retired. Well, now, these days, we know better. We know we can get stronger. And that's what I'm trying to advocate here. Not a specific workout program for you, but I just want to advocate that there are many shapes, forms, colors of fitness. Pick something. Maybe you like to swim. Walking is awesome. Maybe you like calisthenics. Maybe you like kayaking. Maybe you like climbing mountains, tennis, pickleball, resistance training. That's what I like. That's what I do here. Strength training, that kind of thing. Pick the one that you think would best suit you. That's why I'm here, to share my journey and to share my experiences of having been at the precipice of thinking my life was over. I was 235 pounds 8.5 years ago when I entered the rehab. As of this morning, I weighed 178.5. As I said, I've been on an 8.5 year run. It's been awesome, and I love sharing this stuff with you folks. I really do. Now, if you are new here, or if you haven't done this, go back and revisit some of my older videos. And if you find any of that content worthwhile, helpful, worthy at all, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and join our little group, because we'd love to have you here. And join in the conversations. As I said, this is a sharing experience. I don't know everything. I'm open to learning things. I've learned quite a lot of new things since I've started this channel. I have a rut I kind of stay in. Sometimes people pointing things out lead you in a different and new direction. I'm glad you're here. Hope you'll be around for a while. And even if you're not, I wish you well on a fitness journey. And all I would ask is just start it, and it will get stronger under its own steam. And you will soon be to the point where you will not be able to do it, if that makes sense. You'll have to go to the gym because you know it works, you feel better, you're more mobile, you're more able to enjoy life, your family, vacations, just being around. So if you have any more questions, feel free to ask me. Love to answer those. I have an email address in my profile. I answer quite a lot of emails, so don't be afraid of that. And I guess with that, I will say, until next time, go get 'em. Mark out.